Alright, so we just finished Doom on Nightmare last night, and we were like, let's try it on that one that, like, if you die, start it over. So we had, like, an idea that we would take turns doing it. And anyway, while it was, like, my turn, it was driving me nuts that I couldn't figure out, like, that last level on the first map. So we were kind of, like, just trying everything just to figure out how to get in there. We kind of went off chart. And so there's like this fuel pump that once you see it, you'll see the whole process of it. It just like launched us, and we spent like probably an hour here trying to figure out other ways to break the game. So I'm going to switch to the game now, and you guys we'll kind of like walk you through the process of it.
So this is Madison Aka Gilgamex here. So we were trying to figure out a way to get to the secret room here. There's a secret room further down in the level. And in an effort to find like a key or something like that, or some kind of switch, we decided to just jump towards like pretty much anything. And then we found out that if we jump towards this kind of fuel pump thing here, it launches us. So we launch all the way up here, and for some reason above the trailway here, this kind of railroad, there's like some kind of wall that we can walk on top of. So we just kind of started walking down it, just kind of see what we can do here.
All right, so to do it's pretty easy, and you don't need double jump to do it. When I first found it out, I was doing a new campaign, so I didn't have it. So to do it, all you need to do really is just look up and clear the rail. What I mean is you can't jump over and have the animation of him grabbing it. You have to completely clear the rail. And we learned looking up while you do it actually gets you the highest. And if you go down this way here, you just fall through the ground and you die. And as we're going down here, we notice on this railway, you can go like that way, also kills you when you jump on it. And that railroad up there kills you as well when you land on it, even if you double jump right before you hit it. However, as you're going to see, we'll show you how to get to both those sides over there. Going this way doesn't actually net you that much out of bound. Like when you come up here, basically what you're going to see here soon is the end of the railway. And if you jump, you die when you fall here. But yeah, I mean, we tried a lot here, but yeah, when you get to the end of this, if you jump, you die from the fall. Again, even if you double jump right before you hit the ground, it just shows like a kill animation here. And on the right side, we'll kind of go over there and show you how to get over there, which is pretty simple here. But let's pull that up. Alright, so to get over here, you just simply jump down. You're not going to take any fall damage and die here. And you can actually do what I'm about to do by going to the left side, but we found that's a lot harder to repeat. This side is pretty much guaranteed unless you kind of like really mess it up. And a lot of this ground has no clipping, so you gotta be careful where you go through it. But you just like jump over here, and you make sure there's the solid ground under you. And this whole process over here gets you to what started this whole thing. We were trying to figure out how to get in this room, and I'm sure the way you do it's a lot easier. But you pretty much just throw your body at this, and you get in here. But the monsters aren't spawned yet. So what you have to do is you have to walk at the door, and that triggers them to spawn, and it gets you the achievement. It doesn't show it here, but it gets you the the finding of the classic level here. So it treats it as if you did it normally. But yeah, like this is the level we're trying to get to the whole time, and what we're gonna do now is show you all the other cool stuff you can do. So this platform, normally if you jump from that top part right there onto this platform directly, you're gonna die from fall damage for some reason. So to get here, all you do is just jump down to the right like you're doing that secret level, and then just jump across, and for some reason that doesn't kill you. And for some reason with these fuel pumps, like they all kind of do the same glitch. However, only these two can get you like out of bounds to some cool spots here. So you say like we kind of like just joking, like messing around getting on that box, but if you do it right, you can actually get through that invisible wall and land over here. And on these railroad, like we were saying before, if you jump directly from the railroad to this railroad, you die from fall damage no matter how you space out the second jump. And as you can see, like the textures here are like really, really crappy. But like they hand modeled like all these things back here, which is crazy amount of detail that they put. But like back here, there's really nothing extraordinary going on. Except when you get to the end here, we're not quite sure what you're looking at. Not that, but like when you look through the clipping here, you can clearly see the design of the level. What I think it is like the very, very beginning of the level when you ride the elevator up. It's just interesting because there's like a loading screen from that part to this. It's just weird that they keep those like assets in play here. But if you just jump off, you just die.
Alright, so basically this part here, we jump from the railway there. We already popped ourselves up there. We jump to the right. kind of where we were doing the secret room here. So the secret room, we went to the left there. So here we're just going to explore the rest of the territory, see what we can find here. It actually goes out pretty far here. There's a little bit of mountain ridges right here, kind of like rock formations. We decided to go up there, just kind of get a view, a point from here, just kind of look around. And we decided to continue it, just keep walking. There's different parts to this, and you're going to see where we're going to end up in just a bit here. So there's another rock formation, and then we kind of see, like, okay, we're looking at the mountainside here. We thought, like, maybe we could keep going and kind of go all the way up this mountain potentially. So we just kept walking this way. Eventually you'll see that it does eventually end before we can go up the mountain, but it goes pretty far, which is pretty surprising to us. There's a lot of collision that basically we can walk on this platform here. But then eventually when you get to this point, you can pretty much see the difference in textures, which basically lets us know, yeah, see, right there, no more collision. We almost fell off the edge there. So we kept on walking, just kind of looked around, see how far we could go, just kind of exploring the map here. So we just kept walking, see, there's more there. We just kept walking and walking, basically seeing what was out here. Eventually this does end here. So we basically turned around eventually here and kept walking around just to see what else we could explore on this portion of the level. Now, we do kind of reach in a moment here, that's a little bit further on in the video, but we do reach the other level, the kind of prior level that leads up to this level. We try to make it over there, and you'll see that in just about a minute or so. So we just kind of walk down here, a little bit of a impact animation. So we just kind of looked around this area, basically walked to the edge here. We're kind of looking around just to see what we can do, if there's any more out here. Eventually we turn around, I believe, just to make sure that there's nothing on the end here, that we can go further. Yeah, so basically we come back up here just to make sure that there's no more portion to the level that we can explore. And then we turn back around to see what else is available to us on this level. So yeah, we're just kind of shooting around, kind of seeing everything. Here you just see a bunch of sky. We really want to try to get up to that mountain there. Maybe we'll make a further video later, see how far we can get, maybe going a different direction. But for the most part, this is kind of where what we did. So we keep going here, and eventually we go, I believe, left. And in just a moment here, you'll see the next part of this kind of video. So yeah, we just continue along this path, and you'll see how we try to, like, eventually make a leap of faith to the prior level, as you'll see in just a moment here. So this is actually pretty cool. What's coming up here is that we're just trying to, like, see the rest of it. So we managed to go up this ledge here. We see a lot more terrain, so we just explored that terrain. Eventually it does lead up to, once again, the end of the level, so to speak.
We were really hoping that you'd be able to get on those mountains, but that same texture on the other side, when you touch it, you just kind of clip through it. So we knew if you jumped across that, that would just be like death.
Yeah, exactly. So we decided to just kind of ride the edges of it, see how far we can bring us. See, you go right through the mountain again. So you can't really go much further than what this kind of small desert pocket can bring us to. This next part here kind of gave us see, there's the prior level there, well, at least what we think is the prior level, just kind of suspended in the air there. So we get to this point, we're walking over here, and this kind of gave us a heart attack here. Basically, I was like, to my friend here, he was basically playing the character when we were doing this. We were just trying to ride along the edge here to see as far as we can get close enough to this level here, see if we can jump into it. And we're trying not to go over the ledge on the left there. So this took us about a try or two, kind of figure it out.
Eventually, we just kind of like throw our characters like over it. You know, it's kind of like it was definitely nerve-wracking here because we didn't want to do this whole thing again. But like anything you can see that's ground, for some reason when you're out of bounds here, the regular effects for the slopes aren't working. Like you can kind of like traverse anything no matter how steep it was. So if you're paying attention to the game when we first got up here, like there's a super steep slope that we just like went up it. So pretty much anything here short of a wall, you'll be able to go up. And right here is, like he was saying before, where we took a leap of faith.
Yeah, we actually kind of messed up here a little bit. We were trying to get a little bit further. Maybe we'll add that in a later video. But we just said, hey, let's see if we can make it. And clearly we didn't.
So like looking
not saying
at
it's
that, looking at that,